What's going on, guys? Blazin here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me on another Raid Shadow Legends video. Alright, so today we're going to be working with Doom Tower Secret Room 3 on hard mode for Rotation 2, which is the Eternal Dragon, and we're looking at Force Champions only. Now, the biggest thing that we're going to have here is we don't have a Reviver, right? And so what do we got to do? Well, we're going to have to go full out nuke, right? So I'm going to try to showcase a team that is pretty budget and free to play friendly, with a lot of champions that, aren't going to require a lot of resources unless you're already using them, right? So let's get into it. All right, so what are we using? We are going to be using Thea the Tomb Angel. She is a login champion, right? We're going to be using Thalesia, who's an epic, Zargala, who's another strong epic. We're going to be using Marinex, bringing in the Hex, and then we're going to be using Nishak Verminlord. Now, there are some substitutions you could make, right? Bringing in a War Maiden can definitely work out well for you, right? There's Alika, could also come in quite well for you, right? There's a slew. The only one you don't want to bring in is Bonekeeper. Let me know in the comments down below, though, if you guys want to see a showcase on Bonekeeper. You could bring in Relic Keeper, right? I just don't have one built on the account. Husks, actually, Husks won't work on this, sorry, because he's HP based. You could bring in Geomancers, right? You could bring in a Kantrathon. But I wanted to bring something that wasn't going to require some sort of, like, insane champions, right? So I figured this team, it's either or, fusions or login rewards. And at some point, you should have been able to, grab a Zargala or a Thalesia. So let's get into the run real quick. So I don't have an AI setup for this. You could put one if you wanted to, but if you just want to make sure that you're trying to, maximize it as quickly as possible, I guess, to be 100%, you do want to let your Marinex open up with their A2, extend with Thalesia, Nishak comes in, A3, A2, everything's going to die. Now, I would not suggest using Thea's A3, not just yet, right, or her nuke. Go. Basically just looking at resetting all the cooldowns, rotating back to them, right? Okay, now we use the A3 from Thalesia. Now Marinex is going to be a solid choice for us because she brings in the Hex and allows Thea to basically nuke the ads. So we're going to hide her this run. Then we're going to go with the A1. Zargala coming in with the A3 as solid, right? We are a little bit of a, issue here. We did get block revive there, which is perfectly fine, right? Let's go ahead and get the A1 on, get a bomb out here. There we go. A3 or A2, sorry. Like I said, it's basically going to be, who nukes what first, because we don't have a Reviver. And there we go. Brachus can be a pain in the butt, but there we go. 29 turns, 1 minute, 48 seconds, and that's partially because we did, manual it. We could replay it as full auto, and it should still work. You just might blow some of your cooldowns a little too early, just like that, right? With no AI setup. But it should still be able to, be a full auto run. I do get a little worried about the Xayah block reviving us, especially because we're not built tanky. We're just basically built as nuke, right? So if we're not built properly, then she'll nuke us, and that's the end of the run. So there you go, 32 seconds, 20 turns, even faster than what I did it. So let me show you guys the champions that you're going to want to have, the way you're going to want to have the champions built. What are we looking to do with Marinex? Now, Marinex was a previous fusion and was a little underwhelming for, when she was released, but we do have her built with a triple perception set, right? Again, it's a luxury because I'm an endgame player and I can do sets and stats together, but remember, it's always stats over sets. Now, stats wise, we have her built at 65k HP, 2.7, almost 2.8k attack, 2.6 defense. Basically just want to have her being able to take a hit, and we're just using her as a debuffer, right? Could she be a nuker? Sure. Is it really what we're going to build her for? No, right? I really do enjoy using her in other areas of the game, such as, you know, my spider team, along with Hydra, right? 251 speed. Remember, anything for hard mode is going to be a minimum of 250 speed. We don't care about crit rate or crit damage. Resistance, not even a thought for us. 433 accuracy. I'd like to try to get it to 450, right? Booking situation, we do have her fully booked. You're going to want to book her A2. It does help, right? Blessings wise, we did take Brimstone. And as for masteries, we did go offense and support. We did take War Master. We did take Methodical along with Killstreak. And we did take Bring It Down. For the support, we did take Master Hexer. We did take Lore of Steel. And we did take Cycle of Magic. Via the Tomb Angel. I remember when she came out, there was a lot of people pissed off, right? But she does nuke as long as you have a Hex out for her, right? Actually is one of the hardest hitting champions. So let's talk about what we have her built with. Well, we have her built with a Savage and Cruel because we've been trying to do some funky stuff with her in some live arena. Hasn't worked out well for me yet. As for the stats, what are we looking at? Well, we've got her built as a straight out nuker. We do have her built with 5.7k attack, 228 speed, 100 crit rate, 229 crit damage. The stats are not that insane, right? And we don't care about resistance or accuracy. Booking situation, we actually do have her fully booked. You know, ideally we only want the A2 and the A3, but it is what it is, right? Soul Reap is the blessing that we did take for her. And then as for masteries wise, we did come down and we took offense and defense. We did take Helm Smasher, we did take Killstreak, we did take Bring It Down along with Opportunist, Ruthless Ambush, and Single Out. As for the defense, we did go ahead and take Deterrence along with Retribution and Delay of Death. Nishak Verminlord. This guy, I wish I had an extra copy of him because I would definitely build him out to solo out some other stuff. But right now we only have one copy, and so we built him with a triple perception set. And we cared about just maximizing for one thing and one thing only, bomb damage, right? As for stats, what are we looking for? Well, we got him built at just about 6.2k attack, right? 231 speed. We don't care about crit rate or crit damage. We don't care about resistance, and we got enough accuracy to land anything we need, right? 600 accuracy. As for the skills, we do have him fully booked. He is worth booking, right? Because you can use him in a lot of places, especially arena right now with bombs and stone skin. You're gonna have some fun. Brimstone is the blessing that we did take for him. And as for the masteries, we did go down this support and offense tree. Now, trying to maximize on accuracy, we did go down the support and take Eagle Eye. We did take Sniper. We did take Lore of Steel. And we did take Cycle of Magic. We did go down the offense tree and we took Killstreak along with Methodical and Bring It Down. Alright, we have Thalesia. She is actually a very solid champion to build. I really do enjoy playing with her. The only thing is she's very squishy. So we have her built with a Stalwart and Perception set, right? Stats wise, we have her built at 46k HP, 3000 attack, not too much, 2.6k defense. Honestly, I'd rather switch the attack with defense, but 240 speed, 111 crit rate. We want to have it at 100%, trying to get a little bit of nuke out of her. Although it is a luxury in the build, you don't have to have it. Crit damage, we have her at 123, 174 resistance, which is nothing, we don't care. And accuracy, I prefer to try to get it up to 350, at least for her, right? Stats wise, that's pretty much about it. As for skills, we do have her fully booked. She is worth booking out. Cruelty is the blessing we did take for her. And as for masteries, we didn't take any, right? This is really up to you, whatever you're going to use. If you're going to use her for, you know, as a damage dealer, then you're going to want to go offense and support. If you're going to use her as just a debuffer, then you're going to want to support and then offense. But it's really up to you. Feel free to reach out to Discord if you guys want some suggestions. Alright, so we have Zargala now, and we have her built with a Swift Parry set, right? Zargala, we just care about nuke. So we have her built at roughly 6.2k attack. Defense is very low. She's going to be squishy. I'd like to try to beef it up to about 2200, but we'll see what we can do. 221 speed, 94% crit rate. I know, don't kill me. The gloves she has need to be oiled. They are crit rate gloves. 271 crit damage. I know it's a little bit high. As for accuracy and resistance, we didn't really shoot for it in the build. We don't need it, right? Skills-wise, we do have her fully booked. Phantom Touch is the blessing we took for her. Booking situation, though, try if you can after booking the A2 and A3. Don't worry about the A1. It does help, but not too much. As for the masteries, we did go straight down Arena Nuker masteries. Now, this is going to be more of a little bit of a hybrid build because you can use her in some other areas of the game if you decide to build it with some accuracy, right? But early on, she is a cannon, so we did go offense and support. We did take a Deadly Precision, we did take Keen Strike, and we also took Shield Breaker, along with Whirlwind of Death, Single Out. We did take Bring It Down, we did also take Cycle of Violence, we did take Kill Streak, we did also take Methodical, and we did take Helm Smasher. Now, if you're not using her for PvP purposes, then just worry about taking War Master, right? As for the support tree, we did go ahead and we took Master Hexer, we did take Lord of Steel, along with Swarm Smiter, with Charge Focus, and we did take Pinpoint Accuracy. There you have it, guys. Secret Room 3 for Doom Tower Rotation 2, which is the Eternal Dragon. Like I said, it's a pretty budget-free play team. Everything was accessible, you know, at some point on through either a fusion or, you know, some kind of login. Let me know in the comments down below, who would you guys swap out and what team are you using? As always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other. I'll catch you guys on the next one.